I just switched games, so still technically same stream, just, you know, different game. I'm not a fan that I can't just keep the same stream going and just switch games real quick. What the fuck do you mean? Oh, right. Because Blizzard redid all of their shit. Anyway. Oh, yeah, I found devastating stuff that PvE is just never gonna happen anymore.
Yeah.
I'm kind of
I
mad
already
about
knew
that.
that. I
Yeah.
told you that 70 times.
I know. I'm still upset about it, though.
Um,
Okay, the Cowboy Bebop Jesse McCree skin actually looks kind of cool.
Not worth $20.
Is it 20?
Yes.
No, I'm good. I'm not a Cowboy Bebop fan, so.
So, as I asked, any stories from a store you wish to share?
I mean, there's a lot that I could. I've worked at a lot of places. I can tell you my version of the fucking Caleb story of the kid that I met at home that made me question my life decisions of ever having children.
Oh, I'm never having kids.
I know you're not. Um, TLDR, for those who don't know, a friend of mine used to work at a retail store, and there was this customer that came in who had a kid. The kid's name was Caleb, and we called him fucking Caleb because he was a brat. My version of that story was a little girl. I don't know her name, so we're gonna call her Annie because I don't know, Raggedy Annie.
Well, even if we knew her name, we probably shouldn't use it.
Yeah. So I worked at a home decor store for a bit. And for the most part, it actually wasn't too bad. I mean, my manager was kind of a dickhead. Sorry, Pepsi break. My manager was kind of a dickhead, but most of my coworkers were pretty cool. Now this was around Christmas time, and I was up on register, and we sold like some furniture, kind of like I call novelty furniture because it's like the furniture that you would put in the front entryway to like sit down and put your shoes on, or something that you would furnish like maybe a dorm room worth, because it's not like it's any of that big heavy duty furniture that's actually going to last a while and be worth anything. It's like dollhouse furniture but human size, if that makes sense. You'll put it in a college dorm so that when it gets fucked up after 6 months, you don't give a shit. And we had these little kid chairs, and this little kid comes in, call her Annie, and for anyone who's played League of Legends, she fucking acted like Annie from League. She comes in, she's rocking back and forth on her heels onto her toes, and she's like, in this voice, so I get my own chair. And I would look at her and go, oh yeah, really? Yeah, I used to have my own chair, but then they threw it away, and I threw a tantrum because I got really upset and I knocked over the Christmas tree. So now they're getting me a new chair that's just mine, and nobody else can ever sit in it. And as she's saying this, she's like looking at me with this big shit-eating grin, like she's so proud of herself. Her parents look so defeated. And I swear to you, I'm looking in the eyes of Satan himself. And I'm like, oh, okay. And her parents pay for the chair, and then they leave. I never saw her again, and I never saw her parents again.
That's why I'm not having kids.
But it was the rocking back and forth like a freaking cartoon character and the overly peppy voice that did it for me. Like the little blonde haired girl from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
This ends now.
Or the baby from Who Framed Roger Rabbit that, like, on set was, like, super cute and adorable, and then as soon as he yelled cut, he's like, where's my cigar?
That was only a warm-up.
I'm doing terrible, but it has also been about 4 months since I've touched this game.
So...
I don't like the sound of that.
So, did she just...
Like I said, I never fucking saw her again.
So, but you questioned, having kids?
Yeah. Because, I mean, she looks like a fucking psychopath that she was talking about. This rocking back and forth, big old shitty grin on her face, like she's an innocent little angel, just going, yeah, I got really upset when they threw out my old chair, so I threw a tantrum, and I knocked down the Christmas tree. And I'm just standing there staring, like, what the fuck? As she's talking, and her parents just look so defeated, and I'm like, this is why you don't give into a tantrum. They probably gave into a tantrum one too many times, and now she expects to win with a tantrum, so she won't stop. This is a monster of your own creation.
On a note, like, can we just dispel the rumor? Can we just dispel the rumor that every kid, like, okay, this is gonna sound rich coming from the guy who just said, you know, I'm never fucking having kids. Because I can promise you I'm not. Stand up, walkabout, break.
How is it that I have the most kills?
That was only a warm-up.
I only have 10 kills. And I have the most on my team.
Can we dispel the rumor that every kid is automatically a Hellion if they're getting something in a store? Like, cause I've noticed some people online are like, oh, well, if you buy your kid something in the store, that's because you gave in. And I'm like, or, I don't know, they got a good grade and you wanted to congratulate them.
Right.
Like, it doesn't always have to be, like, into the fucking world.
Yeah, just because their kid is getting something doesn't necessarily mean, oh, well, what they giving into a tantrum, maybe the kid was being really good. And the parents is not being a fucking Karen about it and going, well, my child deserves something because he did so good. It's like, I don't give a fuck, Karen.
I actually heard a story while I worked at the gas station, and I gave this kid a free king-size Kit Kat bar because he saved someone's life.
Oh.
Like, so, kid's about 4, I'm gonna call him Billy.
Billy Bob.
Don't care. Billy saw his sister literally drowning and stood up, dove into a pool because he was apparently taking swimming lessons too, or he's fucking Aquaman, I don't know. And saved his sister from drowning before the lifeguard could. And I'm like, I don't know if that impresses me about the kid or disappoints me about the lifeguard.
Why not both?
Because I'm correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty certain a fully grown adult should have just a tad more stride than a goddamn 4-year-old.
Yeah.
And so I wrote
forgot
off.
that I self-heal now. Doo-da, doo-da. That Reaper is gonna die. Oh, the doo-da day.
I wrote off one of the king-size Kit Kats, and I'm like, here, you know what? Here you go, kid. And now, I say this because there was a Karen behind him. And she's like, well, if you give that to that kid, he's just going to go out and save lives out all day to get candy. And I'm like, you know what?
Maybe that's what we need, Karen. Better than, you know, constantly wanting to see the manager for no goddamn reason.
I'm just like, you are actively telling me not to have this kid save lives?
It's more about you, Karen, than it does about Sarge.
I don't give a fuck.
Give a fuck.
Also, I'm gonna let you know right now, to everyone that doesn't work retail, the retail workers that you answer the phone when you call into a store and they answer the phone and say, hey, this is da-da-da, how can I help you? And you just start going into this 20-year tangent, I do not give a singular fuck.
Yeah. Give a short, brief summary, such as, you know, if I call into Sarge's store and Sarge works at, I don't fucking know, Target. Yeah, we'll go with that. Works at Target in the electronics section, I don't fucking know. Give a brief summary. Hey, I bought a game there last week. Okay, cool. What's going on? Well, the game's not working. I don't need to know that you bought the game for your Aunt Sally's niece's nephew's birthday.
Let me give you all an example that Saf has actually dealt with.
Thank you for throwing me inside of a game that literally just ended.
Hey, da-da-da-da, you know, welcome to the store, blah, 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 all that. And this person calls in and asks if we sell Chia Pets. Now, I don't work at a style of store that sells Chia Pets. I'm sorry, it's 2024, not 1950.
Pretty sure your store used to sell them, actually. I'm pretty sure when I worked there, we sold them during Christmas.
I don't give a fuck.
For like 1 year.
I don't give a fuck.
But nowadays, if you want them, I think you'd have to go to like a dollar store. Or like Big Lots. I bought one from Big Lots. It was Tweety Bird.
And
good at shooting in real life, but so bad in games.
they, when she informed them that we in fact don't sell Chia Pets, instead of going, oh, understandable, have a nice day, I'm looking for something retarded.
Chia.
Or, okay, you know, whatever, hangs up, you're disappointed. She decided to start yelling about how Sapphire is racist.
None the fuck.
Also, I want to say this to people of any minority. please, for the love of whatever god you believe in, do not pull the race card.
Unless it's actual racism happening.
Let me explain why, and let me explain my own personal take. I come from, we'll say, a conservative-leaning family. Putting that very fucking gently. So, I get accused of this shit basically all the time. I don't like if I sense or see that a customer is going to have a problem, I actually don't like dealing with them not because, oh, you know, I'm better or whatever. It's because, oh, they're gonna say something and I'm going to get talked to by a manager for something I didn't do. Like, it only makes the problem worse for everybody involved.
No, if someone is genuinely being a twat bucket and being racist as fuck, then by all means call that shit out.
Yeah. Slam that card down like you're summoning Slifer the Sky Dragon!
But if someone is just trying to tell you, no, we don't sell this particular thing, then they probably don't sell it.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Do you want to know how a retail worker, for all of you that don't work retail, do you want to know how retail workers get rid of people in the store? We get you the shit you want as fast as humanly possible.
We gain nothing by hiding it from you. In fact, it's worse for us if we can't find it, because then we have to deal with you longer.
And some people are going to say, well, you hide it
Hello,
so that
Yuki
you can...
Yamamoto. I have no idea who you are, but welcome.
Hi. You hide it so that you can buy it. Dog, I'm gonna be honest, if we wanted it, our copy's already bought.
Yeah.
Or a copy of whatever we want is already bought. A lot of the times, and this is especially true with...
Okay, great. How about yours?
This is especially true with big box retailers. They actually send a few more units on purpose than what it says that they're gonna send for employees to purchase.
Mm. Also, if it's something like, I used to work at a gaming store, and if we get like super limited stock, we just borrow from another store who got more stock so that you can get your shit and we can get our shit.
Yeah, it benefits nobody.
Don't tilt, Hana. You got this.
Because if, for example, let's run through a scenario. Let's say that Rose here works at a gaming store. Rose, I'm gonna pick on you for a minute.
It's okay, I'm used to that in my everyday life.
Don't make me feel bad about it. I'm not going to, but, you know. So, let's say I come in.
Overwatch 2 makes me rage a lot too, Yui, it's okay.
Yui, girl, you don't know. I'm assuming girl. You might be a guy. Whoever.
Going by the profile picture, I'm going to assume female.
I don't play Overwatch 2 very much at all anymore because I can't.
I'm doing so bad this round.
But whenever you go into a gaming store, let's say Rose here is part of a gaming store and goes, aha, I'm going to save this copy of Pac-Man World all for me.
Such rage issues with that game. I've got such beef with that game.
and I come in wanting said game on drugs.
Not on drugs.
There are copious amounts of heroin involved in the development of that game.
I mean, probably. Pac-Man at least looks like he's high as fuck half the time.
But,
There ain't nothing going on in that head other than waka waka waka.
it directly benefits Rose to make sure I get the game I want. Because if I get the game I want, I get out of her hair.
And not only that, it helps with our sales. Not that we're gonna care if you threaten, no, I'm never coming here again, because let's be real, oh shit, I messed up that jump like twice, I give up. Most of these big box stores is not gonna care about your, $20 purchase, because we've got some dude that's gonna spend $500 every week, so we don't give a shit, to be completely real with you. But, you know, at the end of the day, your $20 will help a little bit for the day that dude doesn't come for his $500 purchase.
Let me tell you how to become the customer that every big box store and every employee in every big box store will bend over backwards for. It is showing just the basic common decency. Do not whistle or snap to get my attention. Just say, hey. I don't expect you to know my name. I don't expect you to read my name tag. There are some days I don't know if the person I'm talking to knows how to read. So I'm definitely not going to assume they read a name tag.
Get out of here, Moira. Fucking coked up bitch.
But,
Fuck.
yeah, just show a little common decency. Little common decency goes a long way in the world of retail. A lot of the times, if you're that regular customer that's just chill, you're definitely, like, if we know you want something and there's only a limited number left, you're definitely getting that item.
Yeah, I had a couple of regulars at this game store that I worked at, and we did collectibles too, and we got this collectible in that I knew he was looking for, so I set it aside, and then I looked up his account and called him and was like, hey, that thing you've been looking for, we just got it in, I've got it set in the back for you with your name on it. Was I allowed to do that? No, not technically, because he didn't have it pre-ordered, but nobody else had it pre-ordered either.
It's go time.
I'll give you another example where again, Saf was that customer because she is a ball of energy and positivity.
We're both from the United States.
Where are you from? General. I should probably actually grab your chat thing so I can...
I missed it when that one came up in the corner. I just happened to look down at my iPad and saw it. Oh shit! I walked up the stairs and suddenly Moira. Oh, Indonesia, that's a new one. I don't think I've had anyone come and watch any of my videos from there before.
I know I haven't, so that's pretty unique and that's pretty cool there, Yui.
Oh, moved to China. What's it like over there? No! Widowmaker, go away.
So, going back to my thing because I'm gonna be ending my stream.
You could join the rage that is me.
As before I get off, I also want to explain something about Saf's the Talpa Talk stream that'll be happening later in April, because this is going to be a pretty big one.
I'll take it personally when I get the most kills, okay?
They did something with Junkrat's bombs that it is making my timing off on these jumps.
I think they lengthened the time of the bombs.
But something
it
with the way they explode.
But, so, Mikey, we're gonna call this guy Mikey.
Hey, Mikey! Mikey, 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 Mikey.
I need you to calm the fuck down. So,
hey, I finally landed a jump.
I also will be saying this.
Oh, it's
Mikey
like 1:18 a.m. for us, so...
Yeah, it's like 1:20 in the morning. Oh.
Dude.
So, well, that makes sense. You're about, what, 16-hour difference from us?
12 hours. If they're, if they're at 1:20 p.m. and we're 1:20 a.m., it's about a 12-hour difference.
Do you think I'm smart enough to do math this early in the morning?
Fair point.
You're fucking lucky I can stand.
You're not standing, you're sitting.
No, I am standing.
Why are you standing? Oh, fuck. Killed the Reaper.
I am at my standing desk.
Bitch, you don't have a standing desk. You ain't got room in that little room.
Don't tell me what I don't have room in my little room for.
You barely have room in that little room for you.
Yeah. But, anyway. I'm just gonna go on to Zap's big stream in April. I totally forgot what the fuck I was on about.
I think the Reaper is mad that I pooped him off the map because he came back for my ass with a vengeance.
So, if y'all don't know, later this month, Sea of Thieves is gonna be releasing for the PS5.
I thought that was next month.
Next month, right, April.
I mean, this month is technically almost over.
And against my better judgment...
No!
Against my better judgment...
Close, we're siblings.
I'm going back in.
What was the no that you died?
It's go time.
No, Yui just said, like, two married couples, and I said no, we're siblings.
Yui, this is not Alabama.
Nope, run away, not getting caught in that shit.
Later on, like I said, Sapphire's big stream she is going to do a tips, tricks, and flicks, as she calls it, of Sea of Thieves. A little bit of background: Sea of Thieves is a game that was on Xbox and Steam for a long-ass time. Came over to PS5 because it's still doing well, because, surprise, surprise, you make a good pirate game that sticks around. Talking to you, Ubisoft. Talking to you.
Shots have been fired, the gauntlet has been thrown. Come on, Reaper. Come on, come around that corner.
I just want to emphasis that Skull and Bones did so bad that an Xbox exclusive was like, oh, hold up, we can't have this.
Yes, I am in fact also engaged to somebody, so yeah, it would be kind of weird if your siblings were dating. So yeah, this is why we're not Bama.
I'm also seeing two other people. Yeah, that's a story I don't have time to get into. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Demonetized.
Instantly.
We don't make
I
money.
mean, I mean, I don't think we'd actually get demoned for that, as Saf at the end of all her videos has started saying, "Go ahead and Detroit smash that like button."
It's fair. Real fact number 443. The hashtag or number symbol is called the Octothorpe.
That's stupid. I'm gonna call it the hashtag.
I used to call it the tic-tac-toe board. Hanzo!
I'm not saying you're not intelligent. You're very intelligent, but there are some times I think you have 2 brain cells.
But look at it, it looks like a tic-tac-toe board! And I was like 4!
Maybe include that.
I don't know. I called it the tic-tac-toe board until I called it that in front of my mom when I was like 10, and she said, "No, honey, that's a number symbol." I do not know Candace.
5, 4.
I know Candace from Phineas and Ferb, but that's about it. Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Dave
that's
Poffenmeyer, who voices Doofenshmirtz, went to Disney the other day, ran into one of his directors from Phineas and Ferb, ran into a dude wearing a Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated shirt, and ran into Ashley Tisdale, who voiced Candace, and he took a picture with all 3 of them.
That only reminds me of a platypus astronaut in outer space. Perry the platypus.
Astronaut in outer space.
Demonetized.
I don't know. Dave Poffenmeyer probably wouldn't demonetize us for that. He'd probably just start laughing because he actually got in on the Perry the Platypus meme for a bit.
What do you mean got in on it? He started it.
Did he? I wouldn't be surprised. Oh my God, Jesse McCree! Go away! Go away! Go away! Go away! God damn it!
So, now this stream, the reason why I said I said not to do this is because due to her pre-ordering the game, we actually got early access to the game. Which means there's only going to be a limited number of ships and servers, right? It's going to be easier to stream snipe is what I'm getting at. Anyway, I'm ending my stream. I'll see y'all in the next Sergeant's recap or any of that bullshit. Tip your waitresses, be good people, and I don't know, don't start genocides.
Setting the bar pretty low there, huh?
You're goddamn right I am. I am also just straight up going to bed because I do have to work tomorrow.
Aww.
I wish I could call off.
What time you gotta work?
10 to 6.
Stay on to the end of this match, and then I'll end my stream. No,
Sure.
McCree, go away! Ha! Headshot! Why is it that I've been watching so much One Piece? I hear Law and I think McCree. I see McCree and I'm like, oh my God, he's gonna make a room. And I'm like, nope, nope, not One Piece. Not One Piece.
You know,
I'm like unreasonably afraid of the McCree now.
and this is something I genuinely believe. I want to try to make a game. This just has nothing to do with what you said, but I'm going to pretend it does. I genuinely want to try to make a game that can be like a chill game for friends. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like
I
it
think
has
that's what
every...
Among Us was supposed to be.
No, what I mean.
It's a chill game for friends.
Not at all what I mean.
How is that not what you mean? You were just talking about a chill game for friends.
No, because Among Us isn't the type of game I was talking about. Like, you can do anything from interior design to fly a goddamn rocket ship. It doesn't matter. Not shit really matters.
So The Sims.
Get what I mean? Sort of? Oh, by the way, I made you in The Sims and you did some funny ass shit.
Last time I made myself in The Sims, I locked another Sim in a closet.
You did something like that.
In my defense, when I made this Sim world, it was like, I don't know why my character locked this other character in the closet, but it's really ironic who it was. So I made like a Sim house of all of my friends that I had in this, at the time, in this like little friend group. And not long after, the friend group kind of fell apart for reasons. Namely, one of the people was a gigantic dickhead for... Yeah, there's no sugarcoating it. He was just dickhead for no reason. He was mad that he broke up with his girlfriend, and we all realized that he borderline cheated on her, so we all ostracized her. And every time he tried to flirt with someone else in the friend group and they turned him down, he'd get more pissy and then try to ostracize them from the friend group until we realized what he was doing, and everyone kind of banded together and told him what kind of a shit person he was. And like right as we were kicking him out of the friend group, my Sim locked his in a closet, so I just deleted the door.
I'd like to say I'm not living up to the American stereotype right now, but I kind of am. I'm just standing here flipping a knife.
Anywho, that's gonna bring me to the end of my stream tonight. Good day, all.
If it's of any consolation, it's a training knife that doesn't actually have a blade on it.
I don't care if it's a knife with a blade on it. Good night, everybody.